Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video. And after a long day of waiting, very long day of waiting, it's here. Update 26 is finally here. Alright, so first thing, as we load the update, we see we're getting our CC points notice. And it's basically telling you guys what is going to be happening with the new season change, the CC progress bar is going to be coming up, hopefully possibly in the next update, whenever that is. And it tells you to use all your CC points now, your 2022 CC points now, before the season ends. It also tells you that you will be able to carry over your books, boosts, club leagues, and weekly leagues this season again. So if you're in Legends League, you're going to be in Legends League at the starting of the season. And it shows you right there, flags and series progress will be restarted. Any leftover coins will be converted into CC points. Alright, so only boosts, bucks, liveries, and weekly leagues and club leagues will be carried over into the new season. For F1 Clash 2023, and you'll be getting your CC points to use and buy your 2023 drivers from the asset store. We also saw the CC store got a update look, so I'm taking it that this look is how the 2023 CC store is going to look like, just like this here. As you know from the previous video I did just a few days ago when I showed you guys the CC store was lined out like lines down to from 1 to 12, and this time we're now seeing it in like picture frame farm from 1 to 12, and I like this one. I'm definitely liking the look at this one. This one definitely looks really nice. I'm loving it. Alright, so we're gonna be jumping on and see if we can get our first race on one of the tracks, the new tracks, and we'll record that race so you guys can get a first look of what the track looks like if you haven't gotten the update just yet. And we'll take a race on Jeddah, and we'll take a race in Miami, and we'll see what they look like. So remember to smash that like button. Let's jump on into our first race and see what we could do in this one. Here we go for our first qualifiers on the Jeddah track. Looking beautiful there. I'm loving the look of it. It's looking, wow, this track looks long. And we got out qualified. We're down in Series 8 here to race on Jeddah. So, wow, the Jeddah tires are 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 2 to 4 on softs. Ooh. So this is definitely going to be a two-stop strategy for Jeddah, unless you're going to go like for a one-stop like with hards. That's the only way you're going to get a one-stop here at Jeddah, but definitely is going to be a two-stop track. So let's jump on into our first race here on Jeddah. It's an 8-lap race. It's the first time I'm seeing an 8-lap race with 1 to 2 on soft tires. It's crazy. We'll go for the fast start method, see if our drivers can go ahead and pick up some positions. We see Max Verstappen pulling away nice and early, so we're gonna cut that off now. Ooh, the track is looking long. I'm not gonna lie, the big screen here is looking so long. All right, let's go track side so we get a nice close look. We're gonna let Verstappen go. Let's zoom out a bit. We're gonna let Verstappen go and pull away. And we'll kind of slow down or Hamilton here. Look at the track. It's too big to fit on the screen. The track is too big to fit on the screen. Too big. All right, we're going to bring back Verstappen in. We're going to bring him into some fresh softs with no servicing. Really nice. But it's crazy because these drivers are at high level. So think about it. If you're on Jeddah with like a low level driver, like a level 1 driver, is it gonna still be 1 to 2 on softs, or is it gonna be 1 to 1? That would be interesting to find out. All right, our softs are almost out as we enter into the pit lane here for our first pit stop. Man, the track is so big, can't even fit on the map. Can't even zoom in or out on the map screen here. The track is too big. Alright, you only can zoom in there, but on the big map screen. Crazy. Look at the track. Oh man, that's so too big. So huge. All right, so let's go follow Verstappen around Jeddah. Let's go at a different camera angle. We're gonna bring in Lewis Hamilton for some mediums. You're gonna want to be mindful of this track. Let's bring back Hamilton for some hards. Yeah, no, let's go for mediums with no servicing. With no servicing, please. You're gonna want to be mindful with this track, and then we're gonna bring in or Verstappen now for a servicing stop. This track is just too epic. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, here comes Lewis in, and he's back out. I like the pit stop as well. Nice and clean. You know, not too much jamming in the pit entry or the pit exit. It's just nice and clean. We're gonna boost Lewis here for 2 laps. Create some distance, and then we're gonna come back. But mainly on Jeddah, you're gonna want to keep your car on the main screen, as the long screen like this, it kind of looks kind of difficult to the length of the track for it to be on this screen. So this screen looks like the best way to go here at Jeddah. Can't believe it. Tires are 1 to 2. That's like Spa tires here. I was not expecting the tires to be this bad. At least 2 to 3, but 1 to 2. So soft tires only good for 2 laps at Jeddah on conserve, or 1 and 2.5 laps. All right, we're gonna bring Lewis back now. Ooh, we missed pit with Lewis, so we're just gonna cut him down there. And he's not gonna make it back around with those tires. Nope, he's not. We're gonna bring him into pit, and we're gonna boost over Verstappen in. Not like we're gonna be losing this race anyways, but yeah, you know what I mean. Lewis is far away here from the pit entry. We're gonna bring Verstappen in for some fresh softs. All right, let's bring him in for those softs with servicing, and then we're gonna boost him to finish from there. Max Verstappen on his exit. I mean, I'm loving the track. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. I personally am loving this track, Jeddah. I especially love the pit lane, the pit entrance. Especially love that. This track is definitely fun. I still think it's a bit too long though. They should have made it like a another 6-lap race. Yeah, this should have been another 6-lap race, you know? Because it's almost short like this. It's almost long like the Spa. So it should have been like another 6-lap race, and bringing another 6-lap race into the map to join on to the Spa. 6 laps would be nice here at Jeddah. But no worries, 8 laps it is, and the 8 laps still works. As it's now 1 to 2. Now it leads me to wonder if next season, if the tire management of the drivers are going to be way better than this season. Because the tire management of the drivers will definitely need to be better for Jeddah here. There's no way it's going to remain 1 to 2. If these drivers are at level 7 and they're 1 to 2 on softs on Jeddah, can you imagine a driver that's level 1 with no tire management at all? It's 1-1. I'm going to test that in a video later down. So make sure you subscribe to see me test a lot of crazy stuff on Jeddah and Miami. Stick around. All right, so let's see if we can jump on and find a Miami race and see how Miami is for you guys. Here we go for our first qualifiers at Miami after such a long search. Looking good. And there we go. All right, so 3-4, and we're down in Series 4 here. And look at that. Miami tires are 2 to 2 and 2 to 3 mediums and 3 to 4 on hards. That's not bad at all. But as I said, and these are level 7 drivers. So I kind of expected a little more on tire management from these drivers, but the tracks are long. So yeah, let's go see what we could do and what the track looks like. So we go fast start. So we take P1 right away and secure the win for our drivers, and then we could just cut those off, and we'll go let Verstappen go and tour the track. Let's see how it looks. All right, so this looks a lot better than the Jeddah track on the full screen here. As you can see, the track is more visible. It's a little bit shorter than the Jeddah track, so it's not completely filling up the screen, but it's looking good. Nice, we leave Lewis to do full 2 laps. So it's 2 laps on boost. We possibly could get 3 laps on conserve. I'm going to test that next and see if we could get 3 laps on conserve. So I'm going to bring in my Verstappen with service in here, and then I'm going to cut him down to conserve to see if we could get 3 laps on softs on a full conserve stint, as we let our Hamilton go for 3 laps. So definitely these new tracks are going to be 2-stop tracks. The 1-stop, you could still get the 1-stop in there, but it's going to be with hard tires and high tire management boost. Ooh, this pit entry is crazy. This pit entry is crazy. I don't like this pit entry. That pit entry looks a little bit slow. So let's cut this down to conserve. And we want to see if we could get 3 laps, and we'll boost our Hamilton from there. And we're going to bring him into a first pair of mediums. So the 3-3-2 looks to be a good strategy for Miami and a good strategy for Jeddah, to go 3 laps on mediums, 3 laps on mediums, then 2 laps on softs, boost to finish. But let's wait and see. And these long straights, dead fast is going to be killing those straights. Dead fast is going to be taking those straights for fun. Alright, so we're on our second lap with our Verstappen. We're checking if we could get 3 laps with Verstappen on conserve on softs. And then I want to check if I could get 3 laps on regular driving with Lewis Hamilton. Alright, so it looks like Verstappen will be able to make that 3rd lap on conserve. So though your tires say 2-2, you could get 3 laps on softs here at Miami. On Jeddah, you cannot get 3 laps because it's 1-2 and not 2-2. Alright, so we're going to bring in now or Verstappen. We're going to come back to hards here so we could just boost him to finish from there. And we want to see if we could get 3 laps, or we could just come back to medium and cut him down to conserve and to regular driving. So we don't want any service in here because we want to just cut him to regular driving, and we'll let him go from there. Looking like he's about to run out, but I think he's going to make it to pit without running out. Down the straight. So he's right at the corner at the pit entrance is where he ran out. Alright, so we boost him in here, and we come back on our mediums with no servicing. Nice, there we go, getting the jump. And we let our Hamilton go around on regular driving for another lap. And we're going to bring him back to softs, and then he can boost those softs to finish. And we'll just let our Verstappen stick to regular driving since Lewis Hamilton just did 3 laps. Is currently doing 3 laps on his mediums. We know that the mediums can do the 3-lap stint on regular driving. So we're going to let Verstappen do 3 laps on his mediums on regular driving to go to finish. And we can boost our Lewis into pit from there. We should go with no servicing on Lewis here because he's just going to be boosting for 2 laps. So he should get a nice clean pit stop, and he's out on his softs, and he's now going to be boosting for 3 laps on these softs for 2 laps to finish. All right, so this definitely a 2-stop strategy here, and it leads me to wonder what is the tire management gonna be for next season? It's gonna be it's very interesting to know what the tire management for next season is gonna be. So we don't want him to get team orders, so we have to boost him here, and we'll let our Hamilton try to overtake Verstappen, and not team orders or Verstappen. Try to overtake the rival Verstappen without team ordering or Verstappen out in front. Get it done, Lewis. Yeah, so as I was saying, it leads me to wonder what next season tire management is going to be like. All right, we're going to have to cut that down there because he's going to run out of tires down this straight. So we're going to cut him down there. We don't want him to run out. That would boost him back up. So he takes that inside line nice and tight and should be good enough to hold to the finish line in P1. Ooh, right on the line. He passed us right on the line. That was crazy that he passed on the line there. Crazy. But yeah, Miami is looking good. Jeddah is looking good. I'm loving both tracks. Though the tire management is a little bit off, you know, it throws in a little two-stop strategy in there. Impossible one-stop, I would say. Definitely a two-stop strategy track for both tracks. So yeah, the tire management on them is a little bit shaky. Looks a little bit shaky, and it leads me to wonder what is the tire management going to be for the 2023 season. All right, but yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys get the update soon. If you haven't get it already, if you haven't got it already, you should be getting it by the end of tomorrow, or hopefully by Wednesday. Everybody should be on the new update. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Use code word new tracks down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos, for all your support. And oh, I have another thing to show you guys before I go. That I found out when I was searching for the track. All right, look at this. If you search and cancel, and you go back into search same time, now you have a little timer screen that will come up right there. All right, and the game no longer resets. It just go back to the main menu, which is nice, as the resetting was kind of not so nice. But yeah, this is nice. All right, so that's basically going to be it for this one. Now catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Walk good, guys. Bye. Shout out to Marco Pedrana, Vid Mantis, Alfredo Jr., and Touch My Dilly.
They say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy.